Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ainsley News. It's Tuesday, the 28th of September, edging ever closer out of the dreaded September month. Talking crypto, because it is Tuesday, crypto market range-bound. Where to next? The Bitcoin market experienced volatile downside price action this week, opening at 47,000 approximately US dollars on Monday and sliding to a low of $39,876. The sell-off comes alongside continued pressure on the industry from regulators, a sell-off in equities markets, challenging conditions in Chinese debt markets, and yet another Bitcoin ban in China. Alongside this uncertainty, the week was full of exciting and positive news related to both El Salvador's adoption and Twitter's implementation of Bitcoin Lightning Network. And that was pretty impressive when we checked it out. Ahead of China's latest Bitcoin and crypto crackdown, on-chain data is showing that big investors have begun pivoting out of Bitcoin futures and into Ethereum amidst a strong divergence in demand. Large investors are avoiding Bitcoin futures, pivoting into Ethereum as the number 2 cryptocurrency by value gains momentum thanks to ongoing non-fungible token, or NFT, craze, and expectations that Ethereum-based decentralized finance, or DeFi, will rival traditional finance. The 21-day average Ethereum futures premium rose to 1% over actual Ether prices. This points to a much healthier demand for Ethereum versus Bitcoin by institutional investors. Ethereum is seeing an explosion in developer activity thanks to NFTs and DeFi. Cathie Wood, the chief executive at ARK Invest, said last week, revealing her confidence in Ethereum has gone up dramatically. I'm fascinated by what's going on in DeFi, which is collapsing the cost of the infrastructure for financial services in a way I know that traditional financial industry does not appreciate right now, said Wood. However, it's been predicted that US Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, could greenlight a long-awaited Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund, or ETF, as soon as next month, something that could send the Bitcoin price as high as $100,000, giving BTC a much-needed boost to outperform ETH. There's still a high probability in the US is just going to follow Canada, maybe with a futures-based Bitcoin ETF. There are now over Bitcoin ETFs, 30 applications, and the fact that money is migrating from the US, this from Cathie Wood and ARK, towards Canada, the pressure is quite strong and high for the US regulators to say, all right, we're kind of missing out here and we need to do exactly that. Earlier this month, major investor Fidelity urged SEC to approve a Bitcoin ETF, pointing to increased investor appetite for virtual currencies, growing Bitcoin adoption, and the existence of similar funds in other countries, according to media reports. However, the SEC has signaled it will continue its cautious approach under new chair Gary Gensler, following suit with his predecessor Jay Clinton. Looking at the BTC market from an on-chain point of view, we can see that only the hodlers remain. The relatively low utilization of Bitcoin block space has been widely discussed of late, with a case to be made on both sides as to whether it's bullish, bearish, or both. Some dot points here. The bull case is that it is the result of the growing adoption of efficient transaction techniques, such as SegWit, transactional batching, and the use of the Lightning Network. The bear case is that the 50% plus correction in May resulted in flushing out of many retail traders and investors, and thus interest in the protocol has waned since early 2021. The most likely case is that both of these are in effect. We've got a chart here today in today's news, so make sure you jump over to our website if you wish to check it out. But this shows the transaction counts have indeed declined since May, returning to what could be considered a bearish on-chain activity channel. Higher transaction counts are characteristic of bullish conditions as new entrants swarm into the network and demand for block space increases accordingly. Conversely, lower transaction demand can signal fewer market participants are active and less relative interest in the asset. Transaction counts are currently at around 175,000 to 200,000 transactions per day, which is similar to levels seen in the 2018 bear market. If that is the case, the explosion out of the lows will be unimaginable. Yes, indeed. Can't wait to see what Bitcoin does over the next few months. Will it be an early Christmas present, or will it wait till next year for that price rise? And that's all for today, guys. Remember, jump over to ainsleywealth.com.au if you're after anything to do with cryptocurrency. Purchase through an offline method so that you've got a cold wallet attached to everything. That's the way we do it over at Ainsley. Do not store things on hot wallets. Jump over to ainsleyBullion.com.au for all things physical if you're still interested in gold, silver, and platinum, and goldsilverstandard.com for our own cryptocurrency that we've built and backed by real gold, real silver, stored at Reserve Vault. We'll catch you tomorrow, everyone. Enjoy your Tuesday. Catch you soon.